Hello. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Pokémon Chat-eau. We took a week off because of the holidays. Might take another one for Christmas.
You monster.
What?
Your fans depend on you?
No one's even mentioned it or anything. No one's been like, oh, where's the new episode?
Oh, no one was happy that you took a week off? They're like, thank God I don't have to listen to him again.
I guess so.
Well, you still need to take this so you can give it away to your fans.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. We still need to find out how we're going to do that. I might just do it the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, might as well. Then we can do it a different way next time.
Yeah. Might as well say we're giving away a copy of Pokemon Let's Go Eevee.
The superior version.
You got your own opinion, bro.
Hey, my opinion's right, unlike yours.
Wait, now I know what you're talking about. Mine's obviously the
I think you do.
Stay tuned on Twitter for that. I'll give out the details for that.
I'll give you the deets.
The deets. Anyways, Pokemon X and Y.
Oh boy.
Generation 6.
Yeah.
The black sheep of the series.
Yeah, the
to
mark of the devil.
Oh my gosh. We shall see. Because I personally liked X and Y.
I personally think it's shit.
This is why I wanted you on here. Because
I know.
want to see. I want to hear why. Because a lot of people actually either think it's
Love
okay.
it or hate it.
I guess so. I just remember midnight launch, going to a Walmart at midnight, and just buying and just picking it up. I got Y version.
I don't even remember the midnight launch for this. That's how much I disliked the game.
Really?
Yeah, like it only had one good thing about it. Hex Maniac.
The Hex Maniac?
Yeah.
That card is banned in the TCG.
No one cares.
Yeah, I'm just saying. It's a really dumb card. It's good. But anyways, I remember playing the shit out of it when I first got it.
Oh, I played the shit out of it too. It was a monumental moment. First time that everything was in full 3D.
You get 3D
on the
movement.
handheld.
Like,
You could actually go in all 8 directions.
It's like, oh my gosh, what is happening?
Yeah.
I love it. All the 3D models.
Just from the very beginning of whenever... What's the professor's name in this one again?
Sycamore.
Sycamore? I didn't like Sycamore from the moment I saw him.
Yeah, he was kind of like a trendy kind of...
Like, he's a bitch. He's a French bitch.
Oh god, that's right.
Yeah, this... Kalos is based off of fucking Paris, motherfucker.
Off of France. And you don't like the French.
No, no one likes the French. Not even the French like the French.
God damn it.
But it wasn't just that. Like, I enjoyed playing it at first, but... I don't know, it just felt like... Because Black and White 2 came out before this, right?
Yes.
Black and White and Black and White 2 were so much better in my opinion. I remember more from Black and White 2. That's saying something, because a lot of people don't remember Black and White 2 that much.
Right.
Even though it wasn't as good as Black and White, but it was still pretty good.
Yeah.
Gave you a reason to come back. Not only that, it really explains how this is the only games in the series that they don't go back to. With a third version or anything like that. Or even a remake.
I guess so, huh?
Yeah, this is the only 2 games that are like that.
Well, I guess... Well, let's say Gen 4, but we had Platinum version.
Platinum version, see?
Yeah.
You went back to it and you got a little bit more to it, but there was never a Z version. Even though Zygarde would be perfect for that. That's what everyone thought.
Yeah, it had the perfect setup for Pokemon Z, but we just didn't get it.
I honestly think that at that point they were kind of running out of ideas. Because this is also the one where you get the least amount of new Pokemon.
Yeah, this has a very small Pokedex.
Wasn't it like 50-some?
It was small. I don't know, like maybe...
It's like in the 40s to 50s. Let me look it up.
Maybe Alola has less? But
I don't think so.
I'd have to look into that, or you can look it up right now.
Well, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, that was weird that we never got a Z version. Like, I guess it started with Black and White, because we didn't get a gray version. Well, we at least got a sequel to Black and White.
Yeah.
This
Which
one
was the first time we ever got a sequel. There are 72 new Pokemon added.
Okay.
So it brought up from 649 to 721. So, still, like, they couldn't even break 100.
Yeah.
Now I want to see Sun and Moon real quick to see how many Pokemon they added into it.
And, I just remember thinking it was weird because we got remakes, but we never got Z version.
Yeah, it was really weird.
And it was just this is also the first time that it's not X version. They took version out of the games.
Yeah.
Starting from this game, so it was just Pokemon X and Pokemon Y.
Exactly.
So not X version or Y version.
Not only that, this one had a lot of issues with it when it first came out.
What do you mean?
Remember that one patch where it was very rare, but if you saved in this one city, you couldn't.
Oh, it soft locked the entire game.
Yeah, it soft locked it.
That's right.
You couldn't do anything about it until you downloaded the patch.
When you go to that 3D world, the 3D city,
yeah,
where you're like a third person view on it.
Okay, so Sun and Moon, they introduced 81.
Really?
81 new Pokemon.
Oh, wow.
But you also gotta remember they also introduced the Alolan forms, which I don't think they count as new, but still, they were pretty new with new typings and all that.
Yeah. That was... God, I remember that glitch. That never happened to me.
Never happened to me either, just like I've never found a shiny in a mainline game other than Red Gyarados.
God damn it.
Yeah.
But I liked walking around. I liked the new shiny methods. There was a lot you can do in this game.
I did like Pokemon on me.
Yes, you can pet
that
the
was
Pokemon.
Cool.
You can feed them. Fairies are introduced in this generation.
Yeah, and then the Sylveon Dragon Killer meme appeared.
I love that meme.
But it had a lot going for it, but at the same time, it's just the most disappointing Pokemon game.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people don't like the story.
Story? What story?
Like Sander wants to destroy the world.
Who? No, I'm legitimately who.
Is
he the guy with like the lion mane kind of haircut?
Yes.
Yeah, that
yeah,
one.
him.
Yeah, just like it was cool.
That Team Flare, like if you remember them.
Nope. Like, just there's so many cool things added to it, but at the same time, it just the end game. There's like none, from what I remember.
There's the Battle Mansion, I think it's what it's called.
Yeah, but it wasn't that good. This is also with the king from 3,000 years ago and all that.
AZ, yeah.
Yeah, like I didn't think that was very interesting at all.
Yeah,
like it's
Lucario
interesting how they explain Megastones with it.
Right.
Like the Megastones come from basically the souls of all those Pokemon dying and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And that explains why Mega Evolutions, which we can fully talk about here, you ever go back and read through the Pokedex entries of the originals? They are just gruesome.
Well, they're actually new with Sun and Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, because back then they didn't have a Pokedex entry.
Yeah.
So like we come to find out that Mega Evolutions actually fucks up the Pokemon.
Yeah, like Mega Lucario can only see pure rage and attacks anything within distance.
Gyarados wants to burn everything to cinders.
But she already wanted to anyways. He just has more reason. He looks like a giant worm.
Kangaskhan, like the little baby, wants to become a fighter, and it makes his mom worry.
Yeah.
It's like, Jesus!
Which is the
This is dark.
least strenuous out of all of them, but...
That's like the most emotionally fucked up one.
Yeah, but also at the same time, that's the best Mega Evolution.
Yeah, it really is. Although I do love Lucario.
Yeah, but like...
Glalie, it breaks its jaw.
Oh,
when
yeah.
It Mega Evolves. It's like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and I think in, like, Let's Go, they change it to where it's not nearly as dark.
Oh, really?
I think so. I could be
that's
wrong.
Awesome. They also... I guess you're right, huh? It's just, I honestly really liked the Mega Evolution idea. Although it did kind of, like, break the game.
Oh, it did.
Way. Yeah.
Especially with Mega Kangaskhan.
At least in, like, well, that's only with, like, if you're playing competitively, and let's face it, we don't. So it doesn't really matter to us all that much.
But still, competitive is a big part of it, and It wrecked that game.
Yeah, it did.
That time King's Con just grabbed the game by its throat.
It just took it out back.
Swear to me.
Took it out back and got a shotgun.
Yeah, pretty much. But like, it's a lot of Pokemon games I'll go back to and play, even like Red, Blue, and Yellow. I'll go back and play them.
Yeah.
Even though like all the new changes, like in especially Ultra Sun and Moon, like how they're all really good changes.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll still go back and play those, but X and Y I just can't go back and play.
That's weird.
And not only that, I wasn't a big fan of the legendaries in that one.
Xerneas and Yveltal.
Like, I like Xerneas, but Yveltal is just like, it's a red bird with horns.
It's a bacon bird.
It is a bacon bird. That would be delicious.
Although I do like Xerneas, yeah. Xerneas is awesome.
Xerneas does have a cool design, but just, I don't know, man. Like, the fact that you could do the wonder trading and all that, that was cool.
Oh, yeah, I love that.
Wonder trading is awesome, but back in X and Y, that's whenever you get the assholes that just put out a Pidgey.
Yeah.
It started with Sun and Moon where they'd be like, oh yeah, well, I'll put in something good. Like, I got that Donald Trump.
Oh, yeah.
That was obviously hacked. But still, like...
Didn't you get Harambe as well?
Yeah, I did get a Harambe.
He got a Orangaroo named Harambe with
It was a shiny.
It was a shiny with, like, horrible IVs.
Horrible IVs, but it had Poké Rust.
Yes, and it also had it was holding what was it holding? It was holding like a ball item. An iron ball.
An iron
to indicate the fucking bullet.
Yeah.
It's so horrible.
But, like, it had a lot of cool stuff in it, but I can't be a fan of X and Y.
I played, yeah. Like
It felt like they're playing it too safe. Like, once they got the 3DS hardware down for Sun and Moon and Omega Ruby and Sapphire, that they were like, okay, we're comfortable with it now, so we can start actually doing shit.
Oh, okay.
But the thing is, like, whenever they went to GBA for Ruby and Sapphire, they still added a bunch of new shit into it.
Oh, yeah, double battles.
And they made its own, but, like, with X and Y, if you give me a choice between Sun and Moon and X and Y, I'm going to choose Sun and Moon every time.
Yeah. I do like this. Yeah, like the story is kind of whatever. Like Lysander wants to destroy the world. He gets like Doc Ock arms and like.
I don't even remember that.
Which also reminds me of when Lusamine gets converted or like gets taken over by the Nihiligo.
That was such a wonderful battle.
But like those moments remind me of Yu-Gi-Oh so goddamn much.
Yeah.
Just so it's like I am buff and I can bench press a mountain. Takes out his deck and duels instead. It's like now I have robot arms. I'm gonna send out Pyroar. It's like you could just beat me up with those robot arms.
Yeah. But at least Lusamine was hot.
Yeah, she was.
Especially when taken over by that jellyfish thing. I was like, oh god, step on me.
It's like, oh lord.
But,
with Lily watching?
Well, of course. Lily has to learn to step on people somehow. But, yeah, man, just, especially coming off of Black and White, where they actually made a good story, you think, okay, all Pokemon games are going to have a good story at this point. Which Sun and Moon, it had a decent story in my opinion.
The Sun and Moon definitely. I think Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, like, kind of goes down.
Yeah.
In comparison. But, yes. Like, especially at the end with Lusamine and Lily, like, that's a great moment.
And not only that, I know we'll get into this in the Sun and Moon episode, but, like, the fact you become the first champ and then you actually have to defend your spot.
Right, on that spot, yeah.
Yeah.
And
by the way, have you ever lost when defending your spot?
No.
I wonder what happens when that happens.
I know, right? But I kind of don't want to lose.
Yeah, same here. But, like, again, it just felt like they were playing it safe. Like,
I could see that.
The world was kind of interesting. I liked it being based in Paris and all that, because Paris is a very beautiful city.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know, I just felt they could have done more.
Okay.
I know it's kind of selfish of me saying, hey, you're a game developer, you should have done more on your first outing on new hardware, but it's Pokemon Company. I think they could have done something to really blow us out the fucking water.
this game? I don't know. Like, I remember really enjoying it, but I haven't gone back to it in a while. Recently I did some like shiny hunting, and like it was the first time I actually like shiny hunted. So that's really special to me. Like I got my first shiny Sneasel, which took 878 eggs.
Oh yeah, I remember when you would keep track of all that.
Yeah, after a while I'm just like, I don't care anymore, I just want the shiny.
And also, the one thing we forgot to mention was that this is also the first Pokemon game that's ever released worldwide.
At the same time.
Yeah, at the same time. Well, that's what worldwide means.
Oh, okay, I feel you.
But on October 12th.
And oh my god, I actually fucking remember Canada, like, one part in Canada released it like a day before. I was like, you motherfuckers.
Yeah.
This is the one time we get to fucking get it at the same time and you're just like, nah.
It's same with Mexico and Smash Ultimate.
Really?
Yes, it was Mexico that sold some copies early. That's what led to the data mining. Yeah. Just imagine Sakurai can come and say Mexico doesn't get Smash Brothers anymore. I have spoken.
And I am the law.
He pretty much is.
But yeah, we're recording this 6 days away from Smash Bros. Ultimate. We can't wait.
No, we can't. But real quick, I have some fun trivia about this.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
As you know, on the episodes I'm on where we talk about Pokemon games,
yeah.
I like to do this. So these games are actually named for the X and Y axis from the coordinate system. You know, like that chart you learned in school, X and Y? And that's actually what they're named for. Huh. And also, apparently, Game Freak was originally playing this game to be like how Crystal was, where it connected to the cell phone.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. And as you already said before, these are the first core games in the series that do not have a version in the United States. It's also the first Nintendo published physical games released the same day worldwide.
Yeah.
These games are also the shortest names in the series for, well, you know, X and Y.
Just one letter.
And these are the only core games after Pokemon Platinum that do not play a game's mascot Pokemon's cry before pressing the start button.
Oh, that's right, yeah. Huh.
And also, these are the first core series games not to have an introduction prior to the title screen. So the introduction plays after the title screen animation. And apparently the Japanese and Korean logos for X and Y include the Mega Evolution sigil in it.
Oh, cool.
And as I said before, these are only primary pair of games to not be followed up by a later game.
So far, yeah, because even Sun and Moon got a sequel.
Well, of course, they have Primarina. Shut up. I love my wife and / husbando.
Ice
But yeah, like, I didn't realize the default name for the male character was Callum.
Callum?
Or Xavier.
I'll just call it X.
Yeah, that works for me too. But yeah, like, just this game, I have some good memories, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, I just don't.
This is the first game that made me feel bad for my rival. Because, like, your rival is, like, a hard worker. He's trying so hard to beat you, and then you just, stomp the floor with them each time, and they're always disappointed in themselves.
Well, maybe they should get good.
And it's just like, I want to let you win, but I can't defend the story.
Yeah. You are destined to not win.
I guess I'm the real rival here.
Unfortunately, that's one thing with Pokemon games. There really hasn't been a good rival since Blue, in my opinion. Or Silver.
Silver was good. And, like, I guess, well, I would say N, but he's kind of like half a rival.
Yeah. I don't really consider him a rival. I consider those other two people that you're with him, Black and White, to your rivals.
That makes sense. That makes more sense. Because you start your journey along with them.
Yeah, which, by the way, that was a really cool thing.
Yeah.
Finally having 3 Pokemon trainers start out from the same town.
Yeah, and you have all the starters. There's not an abandoned starter.
Oh, don't worry. That starter wasn't abandoned. It was turned into candy.
No.
Nom, nom, nom.
No.
Sweet, sweet Tortwig candy.
Not Turtwig.
Fuck Turtwig. But I'm trying to think of some other things. Like, it's just a very forgettable game to me.
I like the Friend Safari thing.
Yeah, Friend Safari was pretty fun.
And there was actually a higher chance of getting shinies in those in Friend Safari.
Yeah.
That's how I got a shiny breaks.
Yeah, that Pokemon we don't discuss on here.
Why not?
Because you know what he evolves into. And I've already shown you what I think about that Pokemon.
But I like Braixen more than Delphox, like way more.
Yeah, you would, because she's a magical girl.
Yeah, she's a magician. For some reason, I really like magician characters.
Even though Delphox is also a magician.
But Braixen's cuter.
No, it's a lolly.
I'm fine with that.
How dare you? But, yeah, the starters for this one, what do you think about them?
My first starter was Chespin, the grass one.
Yeah.
And actually, funny story about that. Like, I chose Chespin, and like during the first week or so of the game, you get a free Torchic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I got the Torchic, and then like later on, you're given a Lucario, and it's like, cool, thanks. But I already have 2 fighting types, so I just put the Lucario into the box.
You make Clayton cry.
And what's even funny is that I saw a comic that had that exact setup, and I was like, I relate to this so much. I was like, oh, I'm sorry, Lucario.
What was the water starter for this one?
Froakie.
Froakie?
With Greninja.
Greninja was alright.
Yeah. I mean, he was cool enough to be in Smash.
Yeah.
Which, funnily enough, they chose Greninja before they even had the game finished to be in Smash. Because, like, we need a Gen 6 representative. Like, your Greninja looks cool. Makes me wonder how early they chose Incineroar for Ultimate.
Yeah. I wonder if they'll ever come out in an interview.
Well, I mean, we'll see later on, hopefully.
But, yeah, you just gotta imagine being Greninja with your tongue as your scarf. Imagine someone pepper sprayed you.
Ugh. Oh, God.
You taste everything.
Yeah.
Like, Greninja was alright, but again, I think it just wasn't one of the best starters.
And you always choose water, yeah.
Yeah. I'm kind of always stuck. I can't deviate from the path. Which is funny, because originally I was thinking that Poplio was going to be shitty. Then it turned out it's finally became my favorite Pokemon.
Jesus Christ. After all this time.
Yeah, I know. After, what, 20-some years?
At that point, it'd be about 20 years. But Primarina.
Yeah. I don't regret anything.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm sure you do.
It took me like 17 years to pick my favorite, so...
Yeah, Weavile.
Oh.
Weavile.
I mean, that's one of my favorites.
Meowth.
And that's another one of my favorites.
Persian. Arcanine. Mewtwo.
He's pretty cool.
Meltan. Who's your favorite again?
Jolteon.
Oh, Primarina? What a coincidence!
Definitely. It's definitely not the name I chose for this.
One of us is gonna have to die.
That would be funny if you found another Primarina fan and you're just like, well, we have to fight to the death.
Yeah, and I got a knife, you don't. Let's have fun with this thing. Yeah, I feel kind of bad because I don't have much to say about X and Y.
It's... like, I like the graphics. I like walking around. Skating was a lot of fun on the rollerblades.
Oh yeah.
You can go in circles and like if you were to make a quick turn, you'd actually spin.
Yeah, though it is a shame that bike meme is no longer around anymore.
The bike meme.
Yeah, about Professor Oak saying you shouldn't use this in
Oh,
here.
yeah.
Hell, you can't even get a bike in Let's Go. You can just go in and look at it.
Well, I mean, why would you want to ride a bike when you can ride an Arcanine?
Because
Rapidash.
Because tradition.
I guess so.
I won't lie. I know this is going completely off topic, but you remember the original Red and Blue game? Whenever you got to that one route and you could only use your bike and you would just constantly go down?
Yeah, yeah.
it's so weird in Let's Go walking that route.
Right.
You're like, I'm supposed to be constantly moving down the bike here. What's going on?
I assumed, I was like, okay, so if I walk in, I'm probably going to have to ride a Pokemon. And then you just walk, I'm like, huh?
Yeah, it's so weird.
Because we have like 4 different games that do that. Like,
yeah.
Gen 1, Gen 2, and then Gen 4.
Oh, God. I'll never forget this. The reason why I hated Gen 3 so much to get Rayquaza was because you constantly had to switch between that bike.
Yes. That's
God,
right.
I'd have my buddy Matt do that for me. I just couldn't do it.
God, that's right. You have to acro bike your way through.
Yeah.
Mach bike, no, because Mach bike is the fast one.
Yeah,
Oh,
acro
gosh.
bike.
Acro bike's the one where you can bounce and jump around.
Yeah, that was fucking stupid. I'm kind of glad the bikes are gone, but at the same time, I miss them.
Yeah, I could see that. It's a tradition.
It is a tradition.
Well, I mean, even then, Gen 7 got rid of the bikes.
Yeah, but Gen 7's perfect generation.
Why?
You already know why. Don't make me say it. Fine, you twisted my arm because Primarina's in and I love my Primarina.
Primarina. Oh my gosh. God, man. Even I'm trying to think of like X and Y stuff.
And you like X and Y more than me.
I do like it, but like compared to like Gen 7 or Gen 5, like it's kind of
just in the middle.
Yeah, honestly.
It's not offensive, but it's not great.
It was just one of those times where like I remember buying it and just like playing the fuck out of it for like a solid like 10 hours straight.
Yeah, I still got that X and Y poster over there for you, I think.
I'll take it from you pretty soon. But,
pretty soon?
We'll talk about that.
Oh. My. Oh my.
Like, this is when I first started getting into shiny hunting, which, oh my god, I was hatching for a Sneasel for the longest time, and as I was doing that, I ran into the grass and found a shiny Roselia. I was happy and mad at the same time.
Imagine my pain every time you find a shiny.
And then I walked into a cave, turned around, ran into a Zubat, it was a shiny. I was like, god damn it.
Shinies, they're a horrible, horrible thing.
And now I got the shiny Charmin, let's go.
No one cares.
I completed the dex.
Oh yeah, that was so difficult.
You haven't done it. Yeah, that's right.
Because I have a life.
You don't.
Shut up. You want to go ahead and move to what your fans had to say?
Yeah, might as well. I'll fuck. Think of, let's see, like, we can, there's actually someone who replied with a lot that we could talk about.
Oh,
too.
really?
Yeah.
Maybe they'll save this horrible podcast.
Let's do the polls, that's right.
A Poru?
Which game, if any, did you play first? X, Y, or didn't play these? And on Twitter, we had 23 votes, with X receiving 30%, Y receiving 22%, and didn't play these receiving 48%.
Well, to be fair, X is a superior version.
Yeah, even I can agree to that, and I chose Y. But in Amino, we had 80 votes.
Wait, why did you choose Y?
Because I figured everyone would choose X. That's always my mentality with picking games.
Why? I'm sorry, I just enjoyed saying why.
Well, like, that's always, like, that's why I chose Pikachu. I was like, everyone's gonna get fucking Eevee.
Well, yeah, because Eevee's bae. Eevee is life.
Waluigi.
I really wish I would have come up with that before Arlo.
Arlo, that is brilliant.
Oh my god.
Anyways, this is interesting. On Amino we had 80 votes, which I believe is the most votes I've ever received.
It's only because I'm on here.
And what? And X version got 31.3. Y got 55%.
What?
And didn't play got 13.8. That surprised me.
Yeah, that's surprising too, because no one likes Deathbird.
Deathbird. Bacon bird. Death by knife bird?
Yes.
So that was cool. Like 80 freaking votes. And
Jeez.
freaking Y won. Interesting.
Why?
I don't know. But we have on Twitter, at Oswaldo0F2 said,
Why does the name sound familiar?
I like...
Is he one of the ones I hate?
No, I don't think so. I like it because it has one of my favorite Pokemon, and his favorite Pokemon is Goodra.
Goodra is pretty big.
Goodra is probably the worst pseudo-legendary, all things considered.
But it's cute.
It is
and
cute.
It dissolves everything it loves.
That's not cute at all.
Yes, it is. It's like, I have a friend, hugs. Oh, friend has become goo. I will make it into a Goodra. Or what was it called again?
What?
Its second evolution.
Oh, Sligoo!
I'm still amazed that's a Pokemon.
Bacon Creeper at Modded Creeper B said, I enjoyed it. Gen 6 was the first generation I played, so it's got a special place in my heart, but I still like the games.
Just like the devil.
What?
You know, because it's the 6th generation.
But there's...
The mark of the devil.
But no, there's supposed to be 3 6s.
Well, there would have been a third 6 if they would release a third version of the game.
Maybe that's why they didn't do it.
Probably. Game Freak confirmed for Christianity.
Oof. That's all I have to say about that. Oops, Daisy. Scanning through. Yeah, alright. Nope. On Amino, we had Silence.
Wow, you're just like, fuck those guys. They don't deserve to be on my podcast.
What?
Was it Bucky?
No.
Oh. Sorry, bad luck, Bootsy.
Silence on Amino just said Evatol.
Well, then that's not Silence.
I guess he likes Evatol. And then Litten Girl said, I never played this game. Anyways, it's a nice game.
What? Litten Girl, you broke my brain.
I was like, oh, interesting. We got Cup, who said, I love them. They're my very first game, so I may have bits of bias, but come on, who wouldn't? I love everything about it. From the starters to the legendaries, I find it all just engaging to be in. I thought the story was okay, and the game in general was absolutely beautiful. I just enjoy everything about it.
Well, you're wrong, because I'm going to point this out. Me and Joltyland's our first games were Red and Blue, correct?
Yeah.
I thought that was your favorite.
No.
What is your favorite?
Heart Gold, Soul Silver, maybe.
What's that, Sun and Moon? What a coincidence!
I thought I had Primarina.
And I'm telling you, Heart Gold and Soul Silver had Primarina. Those would be my favorites, just saying.
Oh my god. Anyways.
But Heart Gold and Soul Silver are the perfect Pokemon games, let's just face it.
Yeah, honestly, they're so great. Oh god. Lucifer. Caffeine Demon.
Oh no! We summoned him.
He said, I love them so much. They were the games where I really started getting shining hunting and competitive Pokemon.
See, I told you, Mark of the Beast! Mark of the Beast!
Lucifer! He likes the game. Clearly it was made by the devil.
But we just confirmed Game Freak is for Christianity.
My god, you're right.
Oh god, conspiracy. Illuminati.
Illuminati confirmed? Question
Sure,
mark?
why not?
Alright, sure. Neo's feeling green.
Why is he feeling green?
I don't know, but they said, I like them, but I feel they were unfinished products. Too much was left underexplained or forgotten.
Yeah?
Kind of like how AZ is like seemingly immortal.
Yeah. Not like that Pokemon he brought back, you can never get it.
Floettes or
like,
whatever.
apparently it didn't have any kind of descendants or anything.
Uh-huh.
Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Although I do love how like he's holding that Pokemon. He's like, it's been 3,000 years or whatever.
And everyone's made that into a meme.
That, and also like I saw a comic of him holding it like that, and you just see the trainer throwing a Master Ball towards the Pokemon.
That's what I would do.
Like his one and only Master Ball, just to catch that Pokemon.
You know, that's what I would do.
Oh my god, it'd be the biggest dick move.
Then I'd lick up his tears.
Wow. And then release that, or like turn it into candy.
Yeah, right. Watch as I make this into candy with this butcher's knife.
Oh, God.
And this everyday hammer.
And the straw.
The straw's not really necessary, it just goes nice with my milk.
And just put it in your coat. Phil said, Gen 6 have the best designs.
I highly disagree, but...
It doesn't have Primarina, so...
Goddamn right. Sorry, Luce, for not use the Lord's name. You have to leave. Shoo.
Here's the last one, and also the longest one. Video Game Boy, who has commented on a lot of my videos. So, thank you very much, Video Game Boy. He said, oh boy, I can make an entire blog post all of the gripes I have with this game.
I love this man.
There's a bullet. There's a lot of bullets, so let's go.
Oh, really? We're getting guns in this?
No.
Oh.
Customization is cool, which I agree. So little new Pokemon.
Yeah.
Story is really bad.
Yeah.
Terrible characters.
Yeah.
The rival is just so weak and has no personality.
Yeah.
Shauna is annoying and has a crush on whatever the male player's name is.
Literally who?
Team Flare's ultimate goal is to destroy the world, which is cliche. I don't know any of your friends.
Actually, no, I have to disagree with that point, because ruling the world is cliche. Destroying the world, I'm like, okay.
I don't know what you gain.
Everything.
I don't know what you gain from it, but alright.
Yeah.
I don't know any of your friends' names. It's a good point. I know, like, Shauna. And that's about it. The champion is a pushover.
Who's the champion again?
Diantha.
So not Cynthia, got it.
Yeah. They had their main Pokemon.
Love you, Cynthia.
Their main Pokemon was a Gardevoir. Omega Gardevoir.
Oh.
Megastone, way too early. EXP share makes all the game a pushover. And we get 2 starters early game, OP. A small portion of my problems.
There's not more?
That's it.
You said it was long.
That's the longest one we had. But he does make a lot of good points. Or you get 2 starters in the game, like one of the Kanto starters along with one of the Kalos ones.
Oh yeah, you do.
Oh yeah.
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 What are we talking about again?
Who's your favorite Mega?
A lot of them I forget they have Mega evolutions. Like I forgot there's a Mega Pidgeot.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
Did you remember from False Swipe Gaming? Because he recently did Pidgeot.
No, I remember whenever my rival in Let's Go made
Oh, yeah.
I was like, oh, yeah, that's the thing. Probably Charizard X.
Charizard X is badass.
Because of Pokemon Origins.
Oh, hell yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Beats the shit out of Mewtwo.
Yeah. And all of that whole scene, then you see the little Charmander mimicking the moves.
Yeah.
I was just like, okay, yes.
That was so good. That's what the anime should have been.
Yeah?
I think Lucario might be mine, just because I used the hell out of him.
Fucking furry.
And, you're a Scaly then.
No, I'm not a Scaly.
Love Dragon.
I don't like dragons.
Mega
Charizard's not a dragon.
Mega Charizard X is.
No, he's not. Prove
Yes,
it.
he is. I can absolutely prove it right now.
Prove it
All
without
right.
getting your phone out.
He turns from flying fire to a dragon fire.
Oh, how cliched.
Yeah.
He's only my favorite because I can't think of any others.
He is the only dragon that can resist fairy.
Yeah?
Or one of the only. So there's that.
Be gone, evil Sylveon.
Be gone, thought.
Yeah, pretty much.
I do love Sylveon was introduced in this generation. That's one of my favorites.
I'm just wondering whenever they're going to start doing like a dragon.
They need to make a flying type evolution named Avion.
No.
But the name is perfect.
No.
The name is perfect.
I'd call it Flying Little Shed.
Flying little shit. Not even
Also known as FLS.
FLSeon.
Yeah.
It needs to be Avion.
But yeah, only reason I chose Charizard X is it's the one I remember most.
True.
Though Blastoise Mega Evolution's pretty cool.
The only
two tiny little turds on his arms just going.
And one giant one on his back.
Yeah.
Which I do have a gripe with that. With Blastoise in particular, how he gets those cannons, but like his battle animation, he still shoots from his mouth.
Well, yeah. Where else did you expect him to shoot from?
I don't know, the humongous cannon that takes up half his body?
No, that's for show.
God damn it.
He actually shoots out confetti.
Why?
Why not?
Maya can do that for us.
Who?
Maya.
Who?
God damn it. No, wait, it was Gumshoe that did it. That's right.
Yeah, it was Gumshoe, bitch.
That's right. I remember now.
God, I miss old instruction manuals because that was in the original DS where they had that little comic. Sorry, guys, we're huge fans of Phoenix Wright. And Trixie, we're gonna have to steal an episode whenever the trilogy comes out on Switch. I'm sorry.
I am sorry. I'm thinking about expanding to more than just Pokemon because we can talk about so much more.
Especially Phoenix fucking Wright.
Yeah.
One of the best visual novel series of all time.
It's so And as we talk about Phoenix Wright during the X and Y game episode.
We were talking about Pokemon?
I thought I was just talking about stuff I hate.
Yeah.
Like that one weird head character from the Rise of Darkrai.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know if you saw, but I named that episode Gallet is pretty cool. Well, that Gallet is pretty cool.
I'm still not subscribed to you.
Sack of shit.
At least I'm honest.
I suppose so.
But, yeah, if you do expand, we definitely need to do an episode about Phoenix Wright and one about 999, and that'll give me a reason to play it.
Yes. That game is so good.
Only video game series that's ever made you cry, right?
It was definitely the first one.
We'll see.
Anyways, we're gonna...
Like and subscribe if you agree that Jolteon is a pussy.
Well, that's just rude.
I'm just saying, you're gonna get a bunch of likes and, you know, maybe a few subscriptions.
Alright, well, I mean, if that's what it takes. But yeah, thank you guys so much for listening as we talk about... Half of the episode's about X and Y, the rest of it's just about random shit.
Hey, Primarina's not random. Primarina is pure. Primarina is love. It's life.
Oh, is it? Ice Beam. Thank you guys so much for listening. We'll be back next week with the Pokemon of Gen 6, which is like, I guess Bucky will be on that one.
Why not me?
Because we want to talk about Primarina.
Well, that whole episode is about Primarina.
God damn it.
You knew what was
I'm
going to
gonna
happen.
hate everything about this episode.
Eventually, you're going to have to edit down to like 1 minute and be like, Primarina's cool, I guess.
Alright, next Pokemon.
There are no other Pokemon. I killed them.
There was only Primarina.
Exactly. Well, one of us won't be making it to the next episode, guys.
Well,
stay tuned till next time.
Well, not because I'm dying, probably because I'm playing Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
No, it'll be because he's dead.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come here, big boy.
No.
Come here. Come here.